Alright, so now let's look at how do we do a short sell for the opposite, the breakdown from the consolidation. So the entry rules are the complete opposite, and let's run through them right now. So entry rule number one is, again, if you're going to short any stock, ensure that the market is on a downtrend, right? Again, always ensure the market's on a downtrend, the sector's on a downtrend, and then you short the stock. So ensure the S&P 500 is bearish. So looking at the S&P 500, ensure the 20 EMA is below the 50 moving average, and the S&P 500 is below the 20 EMA. Okay, and ensure that the stock you're trading is in a bearish sector. Again, do refer to your notes in level 1 of the stock trading course on how you check the sector charts on Finviz. Go to sector, okay, and look at the sector charts on Finviz under groups. Okay. Next, ensure that the stock you're trading is in a consolidation pattern, making same lows. So in this case, you want it to make same lows, same lows, same lows, strong support tested at least 3 times or more. Next, ensure that the stock is on a confirmed downtrend based on moving averages. So 20 EMA below 40 EMA, 50 moving average below 150 moving average, or the price is below the 200 moving average and the 200 moving average is sloping down. So this ensures that the stocks are on short-term and medium-term biased downtrend and in the short-term consolidation. Next, 1 out of 3 indicators is bearish. So again, look at your force index, your parabolic SAR, and your MACD, and ideally one of them should be bearish. Okay, so let's look at this chart right now. So again, you can see we have got price going down, making a low, making a low, making a low. So it's tested 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, right? Same low, same low, same low, boom, breakout. And we've got this breakout candle. So again, how do you define a breakout candle? It's the candle where the entire body opens and closes below the support level. So you can see the whole body of the candle outside of the support level. Similarly, ensure that the breakout candle is near or touching the 20 moving average, 20 EMA. Because again, if it's too far from the 20, it will tend to snap back because it's overextended. Always ensure it is near the 20. So once you have got all those criteria met, you place your sell order because you're going to do a short sell. So you place a sell, stop limit order a few cents below the low of that breakdown candle. Okay, so the same thing goes, it could be 1 cent, 3 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, depending on the price of the stock. So where do you place your stop loss? Okay, so now when you're doing a short, you want it to go down. So if it goes up, you're losing money. So if it goes up, you have to cut your losses. So we place our stop loss above the resistance level. That was previously the support, now it's become resistance. So stop loss is placed 1 ATR above the resistance / support level. Okay. Now, again, when you exit the trade, similarly, you can place a fixed target price 2 hours below your entry price, or you can exit the trade when the trend reverses up, when the 20 EMA reverses above the 40 EMA. So again, there are 2 options for exiting this trade. All right, let it sink in. Okay, let's look at a few examples. Oh, and before that, oh, sorry, I have not finished with the actual example. Let's go down. Okay, so like I said earlier on, if the breakdown candle is overextended, so again, similar to the breakout candle, right? If the breakdown candle is too overextended, it's too far from the 20 EMA, do not enter because you tend to snap back and hit your stop loss. Wait for the retracement and a retest of the resistance and support level. So again, in this case, this is the breakout candle. Again, you could enter the breakout candle, but again, if it's too far, wait for it to retrace, go back, and retest the previous support that has now become resistance. So it goes up and hits it, and it forms like a bearish candlestick pattern, like a bearish pin or a bearish candlestick. Okay, and once you see that, you can enter a sell stop limit order below the low of that first bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, so once you see that, enter your sell order a few cents below the low of that candle. And again, your entry should be near the 20 EMA. Similarly, place your stop loss 1 ATR above the resistance and support level. And again, fixed target price of 2R can be used to exit the trade or exit when 20 crosses back above 40 moving average. Okay, so again, you can enter at sell point 1, which is the first breakout, breakdown candle. Enter here, or wait for retracement and enter at sell point 2. Okay. Again, sell point 1 is ideal when the price is near or touching the 20 EMA. Sell point 2 is used when the first breakdown candle is too overextended, too far from the 20 moving average. But again, sometimes the price after it breaks down, it never retraces back. It may just keep falling, and in that case, you will not have a chance to re-enter it on sell point 2, and that's fine. You may miss certain breakdowns that don't pull back. But again, if you want to wait for sell point 2, it avoids some of the false breakouts from sell point 1. Okay, so let's look at a few examples. This is on ECT. Give me a second. I think, let me show you this chart first. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is ECT, and this is the big picture, right? So we have got a support, test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. So again, same lows, same lows, same lows, same lows. So price making same lows and lower highs. So again, it's like that and like that, right? So it's a boom, 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 and boom. Over here, you can see this is the breakout candle. This candle here. That's the first breakout candle. So again, the moment it breaks out, is it near the 20 moving average? Yes. So we can use setup 1. We can enter on the first breakout. Okay. Are moving averages in sequence? Let's take a look. Is the 20 below the 40 moving average? Yes. Is the 50 moving average below the 150? Yes. So moving averages are all in a downtrend sequence. Look at your indicators. Is the force index bearish? Yes, it is below 0. Bearish. Is MACD bearish? Yes. You can see the red histograms. Is the is the parabolic SAR bearish? Yes. The dots are above the candle. So all indicators are bearish. All the stars are aligned. It's going down, man. All right. Now, so again, place your sell, stop order a few cents below the low of this candle. And your stop loss would be 1 ATR above the support level. Okay. So you could enter that. Now, again, you could also opt for entry 2, which means don't enter on the first breakout candle, wait for it to go down, and then retrace, right? And now what has happened as it retraces, it forms a bearish pin bar, right? That gets rejected off the support, which is now the resistance, right? So it breaks, comes down, goes up, boom, gets rejected, and now you enter here, placing your sell order right below the low of this candle. So this would have been a second entry that you can have taken. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so this is the first entry. Entry would be just below the low of this candle, which in this case is 157. Stop loss would be 1 ATR above the support line, which in this case 185. Okay. Second option is entering here at the retracement and the bearish candlestick pattern, entering a few cents below the low of this candle at 151, and the stop loss will be placed at the same level at 185. Okay, and if you had taken that trade, it would have gone down and would have been a winning trade as well. Okay, Here's another example of SAFM. Again, support, test 1, test 2, test 3. And now, is this a breakout candle, this one? No. Why? Because the entire candle body is not below the support, right? It's like half in and half out. So that's a bit risky. And then after that, you had this candle over here. You had like a doji candle kind of thing. So you could use this as a breakdown candle. Although it is bullish, it is better for it to be bearish. Yeah, so maybe not. All right, you maybe could have waited for a bearish candle to appear either here or here. Right. So yeah. So once you've got a bearish candle, you can put again your sell order a few cents below the low of the candle. Now, if you find, hey, it's a bit too far from the 20 moving average, you may snap back, then wait. Right? So if you had waited, it'd be fine. You can see it did snap back. You know, it went back to the 20 moving average, and you could have entered there. Went back, so it breaks, goes up, retests, support becomes resistance, sell order a few cents below the low of the candle. That's entry 2. And again, stop loss 1 ATR above the support resistance level. Again, notice all moving averages are in a downtrend sequence, and your indicators are bearish as well. So that would have been another valid entry. Okay, so let me test you, all right, and let me show you some common mistakes people make. One of the most common mistakes that traders make in trading breakouts is that they enter a breakout not of a consolidation, but they enter at the high of an uptrend. So you must understand the difference between a consolidation and an uptrend. It's very, very important, right? So remember, what's a consolidation? It is same highs. Please repeat after me, same highs. You must see same highs. If you see higher highs, it is not a resistance, it is an uptrend. And on an uptrend, you never buy the high. You always buy the dip of the uptrend. Remember that? Okay? So one of my students sent me an email and she said, hey Adam, I see this breakout and I'm going to enter here. Right? Because I think she kind of like saw that this was kind of like a resistance. Right? And she said, I'm going to buy over there. And I said, no, don't buy because this is not a consolidation. It is an uptrend. Why? Take a look. This high, and this high. Can you see? It's making higher highs. It cannot make higher highs. It must make same highs. So, boom, 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 boom. If you buy here, you're buying at the top of an uptrend. And sure enough, it will probably come down and hit your stop loss. Right? So this is a common mistake. Please take note of that. This is not a breakout pattern. Okay, this is an uptrend, and for an uptrend, remember, uptrend, we always buy the dip of the uptrend. We always buy the dip before the next wave up. We never buy the high. All right, I keep repeating this again and again because it's so important, and people still make this common mistake. All right, and again, this is another example, right? Again, you know, I've got some people say, hey, you know, this is a resistance, right? So test 1, test 2, test 3, break, buy, right? And boom, they die. Right? Why? Because again, take a closer look. This is an uptrend, right? Making higher highs. Higher highs. Look at this is an uptrend. Right? This is an uptrend. It's not a consolidation. And again, by buying at this level, guess what? It's too far from the 20 moving average. You will tend to snap back to the moving average. So these are the intricacies of trading this pattern. Okay, I always say learning a strategy is simple, but practicing it, getting experience, and knowing when not to take a setup when it's not high probability, that is the key to success. And that takes hours of practice and experience, and you get there. Right? You get there. Okay, so now that you know how to trade this setup, one of the most important things to look at is how do we find potential breakout setups every single day. And basically, there are 4 ways to look for setups. The first is to really use custom scanners. And one of the best ones is on finviz.com, and you can use what we call their channel scan. We can scan for stocks within a channel, and when the stock breaks out of the channel. In fact, I can tell you that I would say 90% or more of my trade setups come from Finviz channel scan. So if all you do is just do the channel scan on Finviz, that's really all you need. I'm going to show it to you in a while on the website. The second approach is to use the horizontal support and resistance scan. So same things on finviz.com, and choose horizontal support and resistance. It will look for stocks that have a horizontal support or resistance. And again, you have to watch it from the time when the price breaks out of that support or resistance. So it doesn't mean that on that day when you see it, it's going to happen. So you may see that the price is approaching the resistance. You have to keep it in view, KIV, and watch it if it breaks out. If it breaks out, then that will be a potential trade. So you're going to keep watching it. So again, all you really need are the first two approaches, which is the first approach, the channel scan on Finviz, and the second approach is using the horizontal support and resistance scan. Now, if you want to look for more setups, which personally I don't do that because again, the first two gives me all that I need. But if you really want to look for more, you can actually use the TC2000 PCF screener. Now, TC2000 is a website. It's a charting software that you can purchase. It's about $350 a year for the charting software, and you can actually custom make scans to scan for stocks with a certain setup in mind. All right, so we actually use it to scan for bounce setups, impulse pullback setups. You can also scan for breakout setups, and you can actually download the PCF script that's been written for that. But I must say that it's very hard to screen for the setup, or rather it's really hard to tell the computer, the screener, that look for this breakout of consolidation is going to be tested 3 times, right? The computer is not that smart, or either that or my program is not that smart. So it can give you a general, it finds stocks that are in general in a consolidation breaking out, but you still have to use your naked eye to double check that it meets all my criteria, because the screener cannot incorporate all my criteria, right? So you still have to look at it manually, right? You can also use the screener at Think or Swim, which is another charting software. It's a broker as well, and you can actually put in the script called the Think script in the Stock Hacker, and you can use that to scan for stocks potentially in a breakout pattern. I'm going to show it to you in a short while. So let's take a look. Okay, so let me show you how I look for potential breakout trades. So what I do every morning is I go to finviz.com and I click on this, there we are, channel screener, and it will show me all the stocks that are in the channel, right? So there you go. So what I do is I take a look at all the stocks every day, and today you can see there are 4 pages, and I'm looking for stocks that are breaking out of a consolidation. And again, remember that in the stock trading course level 1, you've learned about trading the range, right? So we use the same channels screener to look for trading the range setups. We also use it for breaking out of a range or breaking out of a consolidation, right? So let's take a look on this particular day. Are there any stocks that are breaking out? So no. This looks like it's potential, so you can keep it in view, see if it breaks out. No, yeah. How about this one? Yeah, it looks like it's breaking out, right? So again, you can keep it in view, and again, you have to ensure that when it breaks out, it is near the 20 EMA. You have to make sure the moving averages are in sequence, the indicators 1 out of 3 are bullish. So you have to still check all those criteria. This only merely helps you to narrow down the potential trades. So you've got BBSI, you've got UBSI, REG, right? This looks like it broke out, and it found support at the previous resistance, and it's going right now, right? So again, this looks like you've really missed the boat. It's really going up, okay? This was a breakout. You can see it broke out here and it's really run, right? So that's really missed the boat. So there you go. Yeah. So every day, just go through these pages and look for an ideal situation when it's just breaking out consolidation. Okay. So that's the first way you can look for setups. The second one is to look at this one, horizontal support and resistance. So this is the second method. So click on that, and again, it will show you stocks that are having a horizontal support or a resistance. So you can look for, again, breakout or breakdown setups. Okay, so you can see over here, there's a resistance. It's not breaking out yet. This looks like it could be potentially breaking out, right? SFBS. So you can take a look at that one. And so on and so forth, right? So just understand that there are many days when you can look at all these scans and you find nothing, right? There's no setup, and that's fine. There are many days where you find nothing, but there are some days where you find many of them. That's happening. So never ever force a trade. If the trade appears, grab it. If it doesn't appear, wait. Okay? So those are the first two methods. The third method is using a custom screener on Thinkorswim. Sorry, on TC2000. So this is TC2000, and again, it's about $350 a year for the subscription. And what you do is you create a custom scanner. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to create a custom scanner. I've actually showed it to you in the basic course, the stock trading basic course. So I'm just going to go really fast to show you how I input the script, the PCF script for this breakout pattern. Okay, so first I go to library, click on library, go to conditions, and click on new condition formula. Okay, and then what you do is you copy and paste the script that you can download from the website here, right? Copy and paste the script and put it as breakout. There you go, and then click OK. All right. So where's the script? Right, the script is already here. Let me just show it to you. It's yeah, it's the one, breakout. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, so all you got to do is to copy this, copy the formula, paste it in the PCF script and call it breakout and click OK. So once you've done that, you've created a PCF script for breakout. Okay, that's step one. So step one, create a PCF script in the library. Step two, create an easy scan. So click on easy scan, create new easy scan, scan all US stocks. Hold on. There. Scan all US stocks. And add the condition, click add condition, and add breakout. There you go. Breakout is true. Scan US stocks. Click save, and save it as breakout. There you go. So click save. Now I've already have it, so I'm not going to save it again, but for you, you have to click save, and once you save it, you'll be inside your easy scan. Okay, so if you want to scan, all you got to do is click on easy scan, or you can actually do it here as well. Click on this and out, and there you go. Right, so it scans 4 stocks in a consolidation that's breaking out, right? So let's look at the first one. Well, first you have to put it to the settings. And again, like I said, it's not a perfect scanner. You still have to visually look at it to ensure it meets all the criteria. Yeah, the scanner is not that smart. If it was that smart, then we don't have to trade manually, right? So first one is WP, and there you go. You can see that it's in a consolidation. Right? That's breaking out. But again, it is far from the 20 moving average, so it's not a trade I would take on the first breakout. Right? I'll wait for it to come back and retest the support. Right? Next one is CBRE. And again, you can see this is something like that. So there's a breakout. Okay. So there you go. Right? So that's how you screen for breakout trades using TC2000. The other method is to use Think or Swim. So this is my Think or Swim platform. And for this one, you go to Scan, Stock Hacker, and let me remove all these things. Okay. And what you do is you click on Add Study Filter. Click on this and click on Custom. And it'll bring you to this page called the Condition Wizard and the Think Script Editor. So delete this thing, which I don't know why they put it there, waste my time, and click on Think Script Editor. Okay, and you're going to copy and paste the script for Think or Swim. Now, where's the script? Again, you can download it from the website, the Piranha Profits website, and you can paste the script over there. You can also send me an email, and I'll send you the script if you need the script, right? So you paste the script over here. So let me show you the script that's already I've already done. Okay. I think that's the one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is the script. There you go. All right, so you see this whole thing here? That's the script, all right? So copy and paste in the Think Script Editor, okay? There you go, okay? Now, there are two study filters you have to create. One of the study filters is the one where you paste that first script. Then you create another study filter where you paste the second script. So there are actually two scripts, right? You have to create two custom editors and paste both. So this is the second one, you copy and paste, right? So create the first one, copy and paste. Second one, copy and paste. Okay? And once you finish, you should have this, something like this. You should have these two. Okay? And then you add another study filter. And again, for the first two, we use custom, right? Remember that we use custom? But this time, go to volume and select average volume above 200,000. There you go. So have these three criterias, and you're good to go. And then you just go to this widget, click on that, save the scan, save the scan. So save it as breakout from consolidation, and it's saved. Okay, so once you save the scan, all you got to do is click on this widget and load the scan whenever you want to. So for me, it's here, this one, right? So load that. And notice I also set a minimum size that I want the stock to have at least a minimum of $2, for example. Right. So again, this is optional. You don't have to put it there if you don't want to. And you click scan. Ready? Go. So you click scan, and again, it's going to come up with all the stocks that are potentially in a consolidation. And we have got one called WP. That's it. All right. So notice there is a bit of difference when you scan with Think or Swim or you scan with TC2000. I find that the TC2000 actually creates better results because of the programming code that was written. Okay. So that's how you look for breakout stocks every day. So that concludes lesson 2, the breakout from consolidation swing trading strategy. This is Adam Khoo, and may the markets be with you always, on the long side and on the short. See you soon.